Hello there, welcome back to my channel. It is of course Chelsea of She Designs Things. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you other Google sites designed by other Google site designers. So of course, if you would like to see some additional Google site designs by other designers, then stay tuned. All right, so first things first, I actually put out sort of a call to action to other Google site designers on the subreddit group for Google Sites. I wanted to get kind of an overview of who is out there, who else is creating Google Sites. Now, I have seen some other Google site designers, and a lot of us do also not only create inside of Google Sites, but most of us do also create inside of WordPress. I would say 90% of the designers that I have seen post and spoken to do have some sort of background in web design, whether that be as a WordPress website builder or they are web developers themselves. So what's interesting is that a lot of us have decided that, we just kind of want to do something simple, something easy, something quick. And so Google Sites made it super easy, simple, and quick for us to offer solutions to our clients. So I put this call to action out, and I am happy with some of the responses that I received. It was kind of difficult to get some people obviously can't submit because they're new. I did have specific requirements in order for you to be classified as a Google Site designer for this particular video. So in order for me to have you featured in this video, you would have to have your portfolio that is finished and polished for the video, nothing that's a work in progress. And again, I only wanted to use designers who use Google Sites for their main portfolio site. Even if they did build in other website builders like myself, I do have additional websites that I maintain in other website builders, including WordPress, Weebly, Squarespace, and where's the other one? I think Wix is another one that I use too. So tons of other platforms that I do build and create websites out. Oh, and then my obviously self-managed ones as well. But I did want to make sure that, again, sticking with Google Sites, I wanted to make sure I did this video for those of you who are Google Site website designers. And then in a separate video, I will start talking about other drag and drop website builders, other solutions that are out there for you. And then in the upcoming videos and in the future, I will also try to create more videos around not just, Google Sites, but other website builders and website platforms that make it easy for all of you who are learning web design. And you don't want to just dive right in at the deep end because you're like, I want to just do it, but I don't want to learn like the really hard way just yet. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these wonderful websites by other Google Sites designers. All right, so here is the very first site that we're going to look at. This is Wiz Setup. I have come across Wiz Setup previously in this Google Site subreddit group that I have looked in, and I really liked the way that they have created their site. It does not look, feel, or operate very much like a Google site at all, and you're going to be able to notice that quite quickly as I go through their portfolio site. And then I will also show you one of their client sites. So here we have the main header image, and just keep in mind I am using a 32-inch display. I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like on a larger display for all of the Google sites. Instead of trying to crop them and then make them smaller. So this is obviously going to look different based on whatever device you're using. This is, of course, the reason why I'm using it in my full screen. So we have these buttons here that say get started and explore plans. These are your regular Google buttons. I'm not going to critique the designs. I am just sharing with you these particular designers or web designers that are out there. So we have this layout over here, and I will say I really, really, really like this here. This marquee effect, by the way, that they have in these two sections are phenomenal, especially considering when you look at the marquee effect. And I'll share with you what it looks like on a mobile view. Just how responsive they have their marquee effect. Look at that. I, for the life of me, have looked at the marquee effect myself and trying to implement it inside of my Google site, and I can promise you mine looks nowhere near as good as this particular one. So if you are someone who is looking for a Google site website builder based in India, definitely check out Wiz Setup. I really like the way that they are able to create the site. They don't just create Google sites. I did say they create, all of us do create in other website platforms. They also create in Shopify. So if you do want someone to create for you a Shopify store, definitely check them out as well. So I'm just gonna get out of the mobile view. All right, so going straight on down, I just really think that they have a really nice, simple, Google site, and I'm just going to share with you what their pricing pages looks like. So again, if you're interested in Shopify, here is a Shopify store setup. You can press the get started and take a look at the Shopify pricing, and they do have an FAQ located right here. Optimized for desktop and mobile. You kind of get the gist of it. And here we have their Google site pricing. And again, I said that they are based in India. So this is written in Hindi across here. Well, it's written in English, but the translation, obviously, you would translate it into English words. And then their pricing is pretty much very simple right across here. You can definitely check it out. And then we have the mock-ups located towards the bottom. And I really like their use of just a very clean and simple Google site design. So I do love the way that this Google site design has showed up. It looks fairly simple, fairly easy to understand. I promise it's not a design critique. I just really like going through each page and showing you what they have, what they provide, and what they offer. They do have even a blog page written across their Google site, and then a very simple about us page, which is very simple, easy to look at, and a very simple contact us page with the contact us form. And you see they have the connect WhatsApp button. So very simple, clean design. If you are again interested and looking for a designer in India, then definitely check them out. And here is, I'm going to show you a client site of theirs. And I'm going to start actually on the homepage. So homepage of their client site. Just a very simple, neat, very easy Google site design. So nothing crazy, nothing crazy going on here. And we can see that it is for earrings, and I like these earrings actually. You see that for earrings, and with some very unique designs on these earrings, so quirky earrings. I like them, and then after a couple hours, I'm like, okay, get them off of me. And a very simple about us page. So again, just a neat and simple, clean design. And we can see here that this designer has designed with their aesthetic in mind. So this style very much looks very similar to how they create their own website. So that means that they have a very specific idea in mind when it comes to building a website. And if you like their design style, then this is someone you definitely want to check out. All right, so the very next Google site designer is Cread. I think it's Cread Web. And this is their homepage. I really like how they just have very easy to understand. We have here, you see the mock-ups along the side, on the banner, the homepage here. And then let's create your next website. So very simple, very easy, very simple. That's what it comes down to. It's very simple. All right, scrolling on down, we see their work. They say that we build, design, and redesign custom websites based on WordPress and Google sites that boost user experience and elevate brands. So we see here that we have some layouts in these two sections here. I can't tell you for certain if they are both Google sites or if they are both WordPress sites. Actually, I know they're Google sites because they have the icon is what gives it away, isn't it, you guys? It's the icon. Google, do something with that icon. We don't need it. All right, scrolling down, we do see we have some services. They list their services across their page. I really like how simple and clean their site is. They also provide templates, free and premium templates. You are going to see a lot of designers do offer free templates. So if you are someone who's interested in free templates, go ahead and make sure you use the links in the description to check out the free templates. I provide free templates, but only if you subscribe to me. I ain't crazy. I'm not about to just give y'all stuff for free that I work so hard on. These guys, they're super nice about it. Me, nope. I did the work. You at least got to sign up and like communicate, talk to me. Let's be friends. So here we have their free and premium templates, which I will show you in just a moment. So going on to their website templates page, and we can see here they have below you can find a collection of our free and premium Google site templates designed and created by us. Don't hesitate to contact us if you wish to purchase one of these templates, or if you want us to create one specifically tailored to your needs. So we'll just scroll down. This one is a template, and this template, they do list their pricing for their template. So if you're looking for a template that is super clean, and you are, someone that has a shipping company, you can go ahead and check this one out. It's $30. We have this real estate one, which is also, again, $30. I think they're start at $30 just for, the ones that cost money. And then we have free education ones, excuse me, education templates, which we have located across here. So this one is a Google Sites template, fully responsive, and that one is located here. That is a free template. A doctor medical practice template. This one is also free. And it shows that we have 3 pages of templates. So I'm just going to scroll down so you can take a look. And we have plumbing and heating tradesman website. So we have a tradesman website located here. This one's also $30. And then we have a automotive dealership. This one is also $30. This is really cool. I have not seen an automotive dealership template, but I will share with you some of the client designs that I have created over the course of the year that I have had my business, and just the years that I have designed websites. But specifically for Google Sites, this one's really cool. All right, scrolling down, we also have a digital marketing site. I really like their use of the circle icon bubbles here. And then we have this legal template located here. And let's scroll on to page 3. And now on page 3, we have some resumes. And the resume is free. So we have this free one here and another free one here. And then here is a handyman services template that's responsive, and that one is also just $30. And again, another couple of templates. So tons of templates to choose from. And again, this one is Cread. Definitely check them out. And they do have a blog. Their blog is located at blog.creadweb.com. And they are using a blogger to host their blog. And I also use Blogger if you aren't familiar, but remember what my Blogger is a little bit different. I do create Blogger templates. I just don't sell them. I do them for my clients only. All right, so up next we have I Make Templates. I make templates. They follow me on social media. I have interacted with them a little bit. So hello, what's up? How are you? So here is their website. They obviously make Google site templates. So I make free templates for Google sites. They actually make free and premium Google site templates. So if you are looking to support them, definitely check out their freemium or premium Google site templates. So they go over the specifics. Here you can check out some of the templates they have created. I really do like the simplicity of their sites, their designs. They do follow a very bootstrap style when it comes to their designs. And if you're unfamiliar with that, that's just it's a style when it comes to web design. It's a certain CSS style, as you want to call it. And then you can see here we have some of the templates located right in here. and there are a ton to choose from. I really like the way that this one looks. Fletcher, really great job on Fletcher. I'm gonna check it out so you guys can take a look. This is a Fletcher. I really like the layout. I would have to take a look to see how the layout shifts. But again, this is not that sort of critique, but I just like the way Fletcher looks. I would like to see you go through Fletcher and maybe make a change to use the full site width on Fletcher now, just because I feel like that will definitely help in regard to making it look, I don't know, just a little bit different. But I love the font that you have selected in here. Hold up, y'all know I'm gonna be why not? What is this font? Just says this is sans serif. That's a lie. DM Sans. Beautiful choice of font. Beautiful choice of font, by the way. All right, so I really like the font that you have selected, which is DM Sans across this site. Just really great choice. Yes. And here, so you can check it out. I will also leave a link to their Gumroad. Gumroad is where you can find their templates. So if you have not checked them out, like the paid templates, definitely go ahead and check them out. And you'll get a better idea for the type of templates. I think they're really inexpensive. So if you're someone who just needs a super simple template, I do create for a specific niche, and they tend to create for more larger scale businesses. So definitely check out their website. Also, I would like to thank all of these Google Site developers and designers they always mention me in my business here, which is so funny to me, because I haven't made a video or even done any sort of promotion about them, and I've always wanted to, so I wanted to say a quick shout out and a quick thank you for promoting my business. And this is my way of thanking you guys for, putting the word out there. It is a team effort for all of us. All right, so up next here we have Kurtzville. Now, Kurtzville Web Design, I have come across them quite a few times. I've seen their videos. We have interacted with one another inside of Reddit and also inside of the Facebook group for Google Sites. So just keep in mind, they also design like many of us in other platforms, but we like creating in Google Sites. It's just super easy for us to do all the things we want to do. And they have a whole list of resources if you ever need something that's a little more technical in description. Definitely check out Kurtzville Web Design. I am more of the loose descriptive kind of person. When you ask your mom, like, where's the direction at, she's like, next to the building with the big purple sign, and your dad is like, you want to make a right, make a left down Jones Street and it's 3 miles to the road, like that. I am the mom version of that. So keep that in mind. If you want someone super detailed when it comes to being in those minute details for Google Sites, definitely check out Kurtzville Web Design. They also have great templates, intranets. Can't forget the intranets. The whole reason a lot of people use Google Sites is because of intranets. Now, I have not touched base on intranets before, but I do intranets privately. It's not something that I promote, obviously, but this because there are tons of designers out there, such as Kurtzville, who started off, I want to say started off, he can correct me. I'll let them correct me if I'm wrong, creating with intranet. And if you are interested in some templates, both free templates or pro templates as they call theirs, which they have premium templates, or if you would like them to design a template for you, definitely check them out. Here you can see all of the amazing templates they have put together. If you are interested in more of that business style, business aesthetic design, I feel like they have such a great range in templates to choose from. And then just their free templates, definitely check those out. I really like the wiki. It's a really cool site. If you haven't and you just need some inspiration, make sure you check out this page as well. I'm going to share with you one of the ones that I think is probably probably the most beneficial for common, everyone else who's trying to build a website, not just businesses that they have created. So this is the Righteous, I think it is. Let me go back and double check. Righteous e-commerce theme, which they named after the font Righteous. Righteous is a Google font, which is a phenomenal font choice, by the way. A lot of people don't realize that you can use that font in a lot of different ways, especially for logo creation. It's really good for typography, but that's a whole separate video. We will talk about fonts in a whole separate video, but here we have that theme. This is an e-commerce style site. It does give very much e-commerce. The only thing I would have done is added buttons here, but that's just me. This is not a critique, just so we're clear. Scrolling down, we have a sitemap, we have full inventory. And this is one of those templates that you can purchase from them. I do like to have the buy now button. If you click on the buy now button, it opens up the full shop. And here we have what the shop is powered by. They decided to go with Jotform. This is why I say that you have so many options when it comes to your Google site. And e-commerce, that it doesn't make sense for Google to even try to implement having an e-commerce option. I mean, it's great, but then you're stuck with whatever that is that Google has created. So I always suggest, like, hey, if you want to do an e-commerce thing, like, decide what you want. You want to have a button, PayPal button, Shopify button, Jotform, any of these things. Stripe, I use Stripe for mine. Definitely feel free to play around with what e-commerce option is going to work best for you. So I really do like this, and let's just see if it's responsive. And for the most part, it is. They are using a full page embed. I believe it's a full page embed. Nope, it's not a full page embed because this wouldn't be here, but that's quite all right. You are able to get rid of the scroll box, which I could definitely show you if you have any questions. But for the most part, really do enjoy this template. Think it's going to work out the best for most people. And I like that it has a very simple blog and very simple about, and I like just the simple look of it. Nice use of Noto emojis, but I digress. The template is only $49. Definitely check out their free and premium templates, and then their instructions on how to download the templates, transferring a template, tips on importing Google Sites themes, all of that information located on their site. And then any SEO support questions that you might have, any disclaimers, all of that information can be found on their website. So really nice job, really beautiful site. Like the use of purple. It's a really great job here. All right, so the final designer we're going to take a look at is Creative Sites by Mary. Mary is actually one of my mentees. So she is going through the program presently. And when it comes to my mentorship program, it's not the same as a coaching program. In the mentorship program, it's based around your needs. So Mary decided that she wanted to create a business with Google Sites, in not selling templates for Google Sites, but just creating it because she saw a need inside of her community for local businesses like handyman services providers and things of that nature. So for her, she wanted to know more of the business side, the ins and outs, but also how to design or create inside of Google Sites. So anywho, this is Mary's site, and just keep in mind, she probably will change it. I've already let her know, like, you're going to change your site 1,000 times, and that's okay. It's until you find that spot in which you are the most comfortable. So if you are interested in learning more about my mentorship program, or even seeing more of Mary's progress, go ahead and check out Mary's site, which is Creative Sites by Mary. And this is her home page. So what she has on her page is all about her business. She is running a promotion right now with not just a website, but a logo design. And just business card design you can get for $6.75. So definitely go ahead and check out her site, and you'll be able to see some of her examples. So she put some example images right here about what it is that she does. And then you'll be able to see these beautiful iPad mock-ups of these sample pages that she has, which she has decided to add sample pages into her website. They're not external from her website. So that is that kind of makes her site very different from some of the other ones that you're going to see, or that I have shown you with other Google site designers, including myself. I design all of my sample sites and templates outside of my own website. She decided to design hers inside of her website because she does not create templates. She designs for businesses, and businesses pretty much being, active, like food service, contractors. You get the point. You see them all located right across here. So here is an example of one of those sites. This is Isaiah Jones. I really like the way that this page has shown up, and I like the use of the GIF in the background. It looks very clean. Surprisingly, it's one of those things you as a designer for Google site will learn, is how to create a design where the images don't get distorted and GIFs appear like an actual video instead of like something that's crummy and cruddy. And just so you know, you're able to see my badge, which I have various badges based on the type of program that you are in. So she is a current member in the program. So her badge is very different from some of the other members and programs that I have. So for her, it's going to read like she is a mentorship program member, meaning she's active in the mentorship program. When she completes the program out, she will receive a different badge. And that badge obviously will, instead of saying mentorship program member, will be completed the mentorship program. So just keep that in mind as well. Yay! All right, so for the final wrap up, if you are looking for templates and you're like, Chelsea, I've looked everywhere, I can't find templates. All I find are a couple of templates or some of the designers that you have mentioned. Where do I find other templates? There are blog posts out there, and when I find blog posts, they're usually like a WordPress site, or they take me somewhere that I am not interested in. Don't worry, I have combed through a dozen or so blog posts, and I have come up with a whole list of ones that actually feature Google sites. And just not just myself, but other Google site designers. And so that makes me super happy. Here is one such post. This one was updated on August 1st. And I really like that they have not just obviously my own Google sites, but a ton, and they categorize it. So we have this for business. They have this one right here, Folly. They recommend it. And there's just a whole list of designs that you can select and choose from. And I like that they list who the designer is. We obviously see we have the public notary here. We have one of these templates here. So this one's actually really cool. I really like the use of color in here. Tons and tons and tons and tons of templates to choose from. The photographer is here. The terracotta photographer here. The wild coyote photographer is here. The wilderness photographer is here. The designer is here. Oh my God, I am on this blog a lot, but you get the point. There are tons to choose from, and not just mine to choose from, but others as well. And they do list 50. Yes, that's right, 50. So go ahead and comb through and find the 50 that you like the absolute most, or the ones that speak to you. They don't list whether or not if it's a freemium or a premium one, so you will have to check that out for yourself. But they do also list in this blog post other tutorial sites, like if you're looking for tutorial videos, where you can find tutorial videos. And don't forget, I am also working on my Google Sites crash course that will be coming out very, very, very soon. And I look forward to sharing that crash course with all of you. And just to give you a little bit of a preview of what I have been working on, here are the different courses that I have been working on. Don't worry, the names will not stay the same. Some of them are completely different. But this is the course that I am presently working the hardest on, because this is the one that I want to put out first. Obviously, the crash course, Mastering Google Sites. I want to get this done because this one is definitely going to be the best one for absolutely everyone out there. It's very simple. So once you click on it, you'll be getting this beautiful welcome and then going through all of these modules down here. The modules I am trying to keep as short as possible. I don't want them to go on forever. Obviously, it is a crash course, and this crash course will not cost a whole arm and a leg. I'm going to make sure that it's a very simple crash course to get you started for everybody who just wants to create a Google site themselves and they don't want to get a template. They just want to do it themselves. So I want it to be that bare bones crash course for you all, and I'm so happy to have this course almost completed and get rid of this videos here, because I am creating all of the videos myself and I'm so proud of that. Yay! And just remember, if you are actually on my website shedesignsthings.com and you click on the creator or the missions, anything but the template, I believe the template or the blog, those are external. Any of the other links will link down and you'll be able to go and actually see where you can sign up and subscribe, and you will actually get notified whenever I post. I'll also leave a link in the description as well for whenever these courses drop, so that you can go ahead and sign up for them and you don't have to sit there and try to navigate through every single tutorial and be like, where was I at? Where are they at in the YouTube world or whatever? All right, thanks again so much for watching. You guys have been great, and of course, see ya.